What's up, YouTube? What's up, Facebook? What's up, family? And what's up, friends? It's your boy Lowell, and I'm back again. I got to hit y'all with another video. Y'all know what time it is. Y'all know what time it is. Hey, I'd like to welcome y'all all back to another episode of Papa Lowe's Place. Now, y'all know that Papa Lowe's Place is a place where, if it's on your mind, let's talk about it. If it's something that you're going through, let's talk about it. Family, I say if it's in the news, we need to be talking about it. All right? Hey, listen. Again, I'd like to thank each and every one of you guys for clicking on and for watching this video. It means a lot to me, and it means a lot to my channel as well. So I salute you for doing that. All right? Now, today, we got a special guest with us today. I'm gonna go ahead and give him a formal introduction. Actually, he needs no introduction. It's my son, Mr. Tevin. Mr. Tevin, say hey to the people.
What's happening, fam? What's going on, USA? God bless USA, baby. We need to stand together. Y'all know that.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that. Hopefully we can do a video about that. We just got the news about Charlie Kirk passing away. I shouldn't even say passing away. That's just a kind way of putting it. Being assassinated, man. Being assassinated. Just got that news, and whether you like him or whether you don't like him, he's still a human being. You know what I'm saying?
Let me say this.
Go ahead.
Don't forget, we still waiting on the Epstein files. Don't let it slip your mind. I know we worried about Mr. Kirk. I know we got wars. I know we worried about Trump. But please, folks, remember, they supposed to give the files out. They're supposed to let us see who's on them islands. All right, don't forget that Epstein file.
Before we get in the video, I'm just thinking, man. My name is on the files. They could just think about the name on the file. We ain't seen the file. Apparently nobody. What if your name on the file? You know what I'm saying?
It's just a file. What we waiting though? It's just what we waiting though. That's what I'm trying to figure out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean the files don't say that you did anything.
Yeah.
So maybe you're right. Maybe they should be released. I mean the files could just say, he rode the plane. I was on the plane.
If they can show what happened with the murder, the dude, when he had his hat on, him talking to his dad, talking about the dad say, I need you to turn yourself in. We can't get the file. We can get the plane going into the World Trade Center, supposedly, or the plane that disappeared in Philadelphia, but we can't get the file.
Yeah, I mean, that's a question, man, that, I don't know. All of this technology, as Tevin mentioned, a lot of technology, and we still can't get the files. And again, I got a feeling that once the files are released, it's going to be a great disappointment. It's going to be an extreme disappointment because these people have too much money and too much on the line in order to just let things just be released like that.
Fact.
You know what I'm saying? It's just too much. So, good question though. Good question. All right, but we're gonna go ahead and get into this video, and I'm gonna give my commentary, and Tevin's gonna give his commentary sporadically throughout the video. Also, at the end of the video, we're gonna give some more commentary to just kind of wrap things up, if you will. All right. So, without further ado, roll the clip.
I'm outside. Where are you?
Yes, I'm right here.
Where? I don't see you anywhere.
Hey, look, I'm right here. Come on.
Where are you?
Hey, this is me. Here.
You're on a wheelchair?
Yes.
Why you didn't tell me all this?
I was about to tell you one day that I have a weakness.
Tell it.
I don't know if you can call being in a wheelchair a weakness. I don't know if I don't know if that's the proper vernacular, calling it a weakness. And again, there's nothing wrong with being in a wheelchair. I've been on crutches and I've had to wear those big leg boots myself. But this is why for me, I can't speak for anybody else, but this is why I do not like the online dating. This is why I don't like the online dating, man. And especially people don't want to put themselves on camera or whatever have you. And it's like, what are you really getting? You know what I'm saying? What you think, Jeff?
I do understand that, but sometimes I think I've heard this before. A person said they'll pull up in a garbage truck, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I pull up in a garbage truck to the first date and, you know, see if she really digging me, you know? Really, you want to see if the person's for you. We see the show Catfish, you know? Let's say if he don't pull up in that wheelchair, now she a gold digger, he don't realize that. Now that he's in the wheelchair, now she's like, oh, you disabled, I gotta take care of you. You know, I don't know if it was you or mom that said it, but you gotta picture that person, okay, if they were burned alive, still be with them, you know? Things like that, you know, you gotta think about not just what they have and what they can do for you, you know what I mean?
Yeah, and you know, this is going to really test your character. And I know some people will say, well, yeah, Lowell, this has nothing to do with character. It has everything to do with character. Yeah. Because again, you know, if you're surfacey and you are into just your looks and the physical appearance and things like that, for a lot of people who have been in and out of relationships, my question is, how is that working for you? You know what I'm saying? How's that working for you? So here we have a man that's in a wheelchair, and we're going to see what happens. So we're going to continue that footage. So let's check it out.
This will tell me that you are disabled.
I was going to tell you, but you stopped me. That there's no need to tell anything. Who's perfect these days? Every human being has a weakness and all.
I didn't know you are disabled. You can't walk on your own feet.
What if I can't walk? I'll earn money, I can take good care of you. I'll give you everything you want. And anyways, I have you. You'll be my support.
Are you crazy? Are you out of your mind?
What happened?
What happened? I will fall in love with a disabled person? I'll be in a relationship with you? Not at all.
We are already in a relationship. You said that there's no need to meet to fall in love. You even said I love you.
Look at that, family. Look at that. Man, the lady said there is no need to meet. She has already fallen in love. And again, this is the issue that I have with people that are just surfacey, who just look at things on the surface and can't see past the 6 feet or whatever it is, or even for guys, you know, can't see past the curves, or you can't see past the baby hair or whatever have you. I'm telling you, from just life experience, you better look past that. You better look past that, because I'm gonna tell you, let y'all in on a little secret. Let me get a little close. Everything that glitters, it's not gold. All right? So go ahead.
I'm with you. I think also people would appreciate it if you just be honest. You know, I feel like if I don't know. I know this might be reenacted, but if the lady was like, you know, I really want somebody tall to stay next to my pictures, or, you know what I'm saying? Just be honest. Don't just get mad because the man ain't in the wheelchair. He's not exactly how you like. Just be honest. I mean, that's how a lot of things, you know, start to break down. You know, people get mad at each other. They lie towards each other. You know, their feelings get one way and go. Be honest. Just tell the truth. Man, I didn't envision my man being in the wheelchair. I really wanted this. I really wanted that. I had everything. But she's not really telling the exact reason why she's mad. She's just being, you get what I'm saying? She's mad, but she's not saying what's the reason why, you know?
Yeah, I can definitely see that. But, you know, I mean, you know, he seems like a nice looking gentleman. I mean, you know, I'm not into guys or anything like that, but I would say a lot of women would probably look at him and say, you know what? I mean, you know, he's a nice looking guy.
Yeah.
I mean, who's to say he's going to be, did he say he's going to be in the wheelchair permanently?
No, but he did say he will earn some money.
Hey.
He ain't got no money. You know what I mean? So you in the wheelchair, ain't got no money. You're disabled, so you got to get something.
Yeah, I'm saying, maybe he's saying to her, I don't need your money. Even though I'm in the wheelchair, well, yeah. I don't need your money. I make my own money.
Yeah.
So I could take care of you. I could do that.
Yeah.
I don't know. What do you guys think? If a guy said that to, or a woman said that to you, or whatever, that they, you know, they're in a wheelchair and they said that, you know what, this is not a barrier for me. I can still make money. I still make money, and I'm self-sufficient. You know, is that enough for you, or you just can't get past the wheelchair?
I'm not a woman, but I feel like probably the issue would be them having kids, or them having to help them in the shop. You get what I'm saying? It's like, dang, I gotta take care of the kids. I gotta come up. You know, it might be like, man, it's a lot of burden. But that's the part where I'm saying, just be honest. Let him know, hey, man, it's a lot you're throwing on me right here. I didn't know you was in a wheelchair. You know, this is our first time dating or talking or, you know, seeing each other. So I think that's the main thing she should just be honest about. Like, man, like, okay, do you wash yourself? Do you know, just ask those questions. You know, yeah, you know, think about that. Nah.
You never said, do you wash yourself?
Yeah, I mean, I'm just saying, you know, if you don't ask that, she just automatically probably assume that, you know, I'm assuming, but she's feeling like, man, I gotta do this, do that, do that, do this, you know, and it's coming out as anger instead of just being honest and saying, hey, well, what do I need to do? What are you good at doing? What can you do so far? Or self-sufficiently doing so far for yourself, you know what I mean?
I get it. Let's get back to the video. Wow, that's a lot, man. Let's get back to the video.
All that I was lying to you. There was no true love. How can you fall in love without seeing?
I fell in love.
Why wouldn't you fall in love? You are getting a good girl. If you wouldn't fall in love, so what all? Yeah, Swara, why are you talking to him like this? I accept he's disabled, but why are you calling him disabled again and again? He must be feeling bad. Will he feel bad? What about me feeling bad? What about father's cheating? Since so long I was talking with him on phone, I wasted my time. I thought he must be rich. He was posting pictures with big cars on Instagram. But how would I know that he's a disabled person?
So, you fell in love with me because of that cars?
Yes, I thought those cars were yours, but I didn't know.
That's all you need to know. Oh, my fault. No, go ahead. That's just like pulling up in a garbage truck. That's I don't know if you've seen these TikToks and videos, but the guy would be like leaf blowing outside, you know, moving the cone, and you know the gold digger, you know, oh, get away from me, and he's saying or whatever it is. Oh, I'm sorry. You know, it's basically the same thing.
Now they want to talk.
You know, it's the same thing.
You know, I mean, I know that this is, you know, a play or a little skit or whatever have you, but there's a lot of truth in this. You know, you meet people online, and when you see them in real life, they're not what you expect. You know, your first inclination is to just get out of the area, to run, to just, you know, to do whatever you have to do in order to get out of the area. And I'm not gonna lie to you, it's embarrassing for me to sit here and you know, listen at what this lady is actually saying. It's like I don't know, she sounds like to me that maybe she has got a little bit of gold digging in her. You know what I'm saying? You know, I thought you was rich. I thought you had this. I seen you posted next to cars or whatever have you. Let me tell y'all, all of those things that she thought that he was, all of those things can be lost just like that. Just like that. Then what do you do? Let's just say he is whole. Let's just say he has all the money that she thought. But again, those things can be lost. Then what do? You right back where you started from. So
yeah, it's the same. It's just kind of funny. I ain't gonna say his name, but like at my job, it don't even matter. I say Wesley. He ain't gonna be. He's a young dude. So he's 16. There's a girl that was 14. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yeah, man, Wesley.
Wait. The girl is 14.
He's 16. They good. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, they're good. Okay.
Yeah. I said, man, Wesley was looking at her from behind. He didn't see her from the front. He was like, hey, bitch, you gotta do family. I said, man, I'm gonna help you out, man. I go over there, you know, I say, hey, my man, you know, he back there working hard. Don't you want a hard working man? And you know, he can take you out to the movies, you feel me? Boom, he see the girl, never mind. You know, you see one thing, you know what I'm saying? And then quickly you I guess like your lust, your whatever it is, whatever you want.
Attraction.
Yeah, your attraction. You feel me? And then when you see something you don't like, it's like, man, it ain't, you know.
Yeah.
Who knows? That could be your wife. That could be a great woman. You know what I'm saying? A great person, friend. You know what I'm saying?
That's why I say, man, I really honestly and truly believe that relationships are supposed to be so much deeper than that. And again, don't get me wrong. I understand that physical attraction is a big part of a relationship, but it shouldn't be the only part. So, all right, so let's continue.
That your car would be this wheelchair.
Can we go inside and talk? It's a little hot here.
It's hot? Really? Swara, what you have done this year? Why you spilled water on him? Have you gone crazy? He was feeling hot, no? That's why.
Wow.
I didn't expect you to be such an idiot girl. You were talking so nicely on the phone that there is no better girl than you in the whole world. But in front of me,
I'm like this only. You heard it?
I was
Pull out the scrap.
going to propose you for marriage today.
Oh, snap. He was going to propose.
Why won't you propose? You can't even get a girl like me in your dreams. If
Wow.
you want, you can marry me right now. Swara, if you don't want to keep any relation with him, so don't keep it. Tell him clearly. But why are you insulting him again and again? Can't you mind your own business? And tell me one thing. Are you his friend or mine? It's not about friendship, Swara. It's about humanity. Do hell with him and his humanity. And listen, enough is enough.
That's what you need.
Go ahead.
But that's what you need, though. You, even if you don't hear them right away, you need a person to tell you, hey man, like calm down. Hey, you know, you just, even if sometimes they might be in the wrong, just to have somebody just to, hey man, think about this. Hey man, look what you're doing. You know, you need those type of people. Even though she might be mad, but you know, when she go down to lay down to sleep, you got another person that's in your ear. You know what I mean?
I agree. And a question that I have is, how many of us truly, you don't have to answer this question in the comments or anything like that, but this is just rhetorically something for you to think about. How many of us have friends like that? I mean, I'm talking about real friends like that that's willing to put the friendship on the line in order to tell you the truth about yourself, about your character, about something that a wrong road that you're about to go down. How many of us truly have friends that are like that?
And that's really, I'm not gonna say that ain't the real question. The question is, are we going to listen to them? You know what I'm saying? Like, you wouldn't even know if you had the friends if you ain't even listening to. You get what I'm saying? They could be telling you those things. Oh, my bad, I might be loud.
No, I agree.
But they could be telling you those things, but you're not even listening. You don't know you have them.
I agree.
You know what I'm saying?
I agree. And I guess to Tevin's point, what good is it to have friends like that if you're not even going to listen to them anyway? So, all right, let's continue. This is getting good.
Now get lost from here.
Can't you talk nicely with anyone?
No, I can't. And now it's enough is enough. Now quickly get out of here.
Wow.
Okay. It's good that your truth has come out.
My truth. It's so good that your truth came in front of me. And please quickly get out of here. Disabled.
Okay. I'm leaving.
You are fine.
Yes. I was coming to meet you, so I saw this wheelchair here. So I got an idea to meet you at the wheelchair and see your reaction. And see, I got to see so many different types of reactions from you. The whole truth came out of it.
Okay, so you were taking my test. I was also doing a prank with you. You tell me, how was my prank?
It was
That was pretty funny though. Yeah, she was smooth with it.
She was smooth. She slid right into it. Pass my little test. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I was testing you too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You got me, I got you.
I can't do nothing but laugh at that. But you know what? Again, I know this is just a little skit that they put on, but I'm telling you, man, there's so much truth in this. I'm gonna tell you, if that was me, if I was that lady, I'd have done the same thing. That's the only thing. What else can you do?
Well, I don't know. I was thinking of, she wasn't trying to show humility. You know, I would have been like, dang man, like I shouldn't have been calling you those things. Like instead of being like, oh, I'm doing what you was doing. Like, you know, it's like you're doing tit for tat. Instead of that, it could have been like, you know, man, I messed up, I'm wrong. You know, I mean, can we start over? You feel me?
Yeah.
Like I apologize. I think, man, I just, again, just be honest. I really wanted to stand next to you. I really wanted to show me. You feel me?
Yeah.
But not saying it on my back. Go.
No, I definitely agree with you on that. But again, there are some people that are strictly physical only.
Yeah.
And so when they see something that I don't want to say goes against, but something that is not in their playbook, if you will, or in their itinerary, then they just automatically default to running or getting away from.
Yeah.
But again, you know, you see things like this, and I mean, it's like a slap in the face, because it's like, for me, I really am. I'm wondering, was I ever like that? You know what I'm saying? I mean, I know I got married 25 years old, but I'm wondering, was I ever like that to where I let the physical overrule everything. Probably was. Yeah, probably was. You know what I'm saying? I you know what? Facebook, YouTube, family, friends, whatever have you. Papa Lo is admitting it. I'm saying to you.
Probably was like that.
You know what I'm saying? If she had the big, you know what I'm saying? If she had, you know, Cleveland all up top, she had Cleve everywhere. Then, yeah, Papa Lo was probably smitten. You know what I'm saying?
No, I mean it's easy to get caught up like that, you know what I'm saying? But it's just you gotta be honest with him, you know? That's really the main thing, you know. Even if you feel like that, you be honest with that person, you can come back to him and talk to him. Like, it might not be that second, but you can come back to him and, you know, y'all might be able to, you know, reconnect or rekindle some stuff, you feel me?
That's true.
But if you just come out just disrespect and whatnot, you're probably not gonna see them again, you know?
That's true. All right. Well, let's go back. I think it's just about to wrap up here, but let's check out the end and see what's going on.
It's very bad. You and your thinking. Yep. You just learn something from your friend. You are a human, but you don't even have a 1% of
Friend got a
humanity
good
in you.
look, and what you think about the friend?
Sanju, you felt bad, so I'm sorry.
I feel
was
like if
just
you're
doing
going
a
on a
prank.
date like that, you don't need to bring
Really?
your friend. 'Cause what
Was
if
your
she
friend
take-
joking?
You feel me? Or,
Oh,
No,
look at her, look, she mad now.
You told me to leave, right? I'm leaving.
He ain't even call no Uber.
this is your car?
oh, snap.
Yes.
Sanju, I'm so sorry. I was
Thank you.
really doing a
That's all
prank.
she needed
I
to say
really
was, "I'm
love you.
sorry."
Trust me.
But she waited too late.
I am
She's
sorry.
seen the things.
But now I
You
don't
really?
have any feeling for you. Oh, wait a minute. I thought if our date is good,
Man, let me get.
I'll
let me
get you
a
to
little bit of
shop
that, man.
for this money. Now I had to spend this money. You keep this. You shop for yourself.
Lord have mercy.
Me? But how can I keep this money?
I really liked your humanity. Think of me as your elder brother and take it.
Thank you, brother.
Welcome.
Sanju, please listen to me once.
That's even respectful.
Sanju, please.
Yeah. Dang, what you call them doors right there? You're right. About suicide doors. What you call
The
them?
suicide goes straight. I think it's straight. No, the suicide is the other way.
Okay.
You know how I open? Yeah, so that is butterfly. You're right. Ain't talking about giving me half the money.
You know, before we get to the end of this video, y'all, I got a question for you. An honest question. Now, the friend, the girl that's the friend, if now you saw the way she was, you know, trying to get her girl to do right, and her girl didn't want to do right or whatever happened. If the dude would have showed interest in her, the friend, would it have been wrong for the friend to show interest back to him? Or you know, once the relationship is over with my friend, you can't just come to me and say, you know.
I think when you see a situation like that and you see how the other person's already tempered and emotions left, right, up, down, I think just the right thing, you would look at the other person and be like, okay, not right now. You know what I'm saying? Even if they did feel some type of way towards each other, you'd be like, well, you know what I'm saying? Like, it'd be even worse. We already see how she acting, you know what I'm saying? She might want to fight the woman. Oh, now you want to do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I know black people, we get a look like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, we went to Maurice's barbecue. We saw the black dude. We, all right, you feel me? It's just something that you give a nod to that person. Like, okay, I'm gonna holler at you later. Right now, we can't. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and you know, I asked that question because, see, I'm one of those people who honestly and truly believe that true love does not come around often. You know, every relationship we get in, we might say we love them or whatever have you, and we jump in and out of relationships. But I honestly believe that true love only comes around every so often when it comes to relationships. And so when you see a woman like this who has morals, who has value, who has character, and who's you could just see it oozing out of her. And again, I know this is just a video, but just think about that if you saw this in real life. I'm telling you, man, I might not pass that up, Ted. I might not pass that up, man. You know what I'm saying? The next one I get into a relationship with, she foul. The next one, she foul. And again, I'm not saying all women are foul. That's not what I'm saying. But what I'm saying is that when you find a good thing, Don't you wrap it up? Don't you?
Yeah,
You know?
it's just, it's timing is everything. Like you can't, cause see, you don't know how that friend might feel. So let's say I like her, she might like me back, but she's still loyal to her friend. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, well, sure. What about you? Well, no, you were just talking to my friend. Now you done effed it up. You get what I'm saying? You wait until it get to a point where it's just y'all two. Hey, I really liked how you handled that situation. I didn't, I thought she was the one for me. I apologize. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't do it right there. You feel me? Like that's Jerry Springer. You feel me? Like what you do on Jerry Springer? You know what I mean?
It was some relationships made on Jerry Springer.
Yeah.
It was some good relationships.
There was some fights too.
Yeah. No, I get you on that. Let's finish. Let's see what happened at the end. They might get together. We never know.
Come on, give me half of the money. Why? Why
Oh,
will I
Russia-
give them to you? Give them to me? He came to meet me. He was my boyfriend. So I deserve half of the money, no? After leaving the bank, you're asking me for this? This money my brother gave it to me. So why will I give them to you?
Alright, family, y'all seen that video, you heard that video, you saw me and Tevin give some, back and forth and some interaction in regards to, what we were looking at. And I see things like that at some point I'm speechless because I've seen this happen. This has actually happened with me. And to be honest with you, I've done things like this before where, back in the day, we didn't have, I want to say maybe we had the internet, but we didn't have like the webcams and all of that type of stuff. And so, I went on a couple of blind dates and I'm telling you, things did not work out the way that I wanted them to. And when I got there and the girl didn't look like I expected her to look, on the phone, she may have had a voice, yeah, love, you know what I'm saying? I can't wait to meet you. I've been, and it's like, ooh, her voice is like butter. You like, oh, this is going to be special. And then when you get there, it's like, oh, Jesus, Lord, help me, I'm gonna let Tevin speak, and then I'm gonna go into a little bit. Then we're gonna close out. But I'm gonna let Tevin speak on it. Go ahead, Tevin.
I'm with you. Even beyond, I ain't gonna put this lady out there, but I was feeling her, I wanted to have some sexual relations with her. Now, you gonna laugh, but keep it a word. And my bro Desmond, if he watched this video, I'm gonna send it to him so he watched this video. I'm not lying. We get brother, you feel me?
Mm-hmm.
I see the skid marks on the drop.
What?
Skids.
I pick up my phone and said, yo, Desmond, you needed me to pick you up. I got the text. He didn't text me, but that was the code. That was the code for saying. So trying to be innocent. You feel me? You get into it, you like, you see everything looking good, and you like, But I could have been better as a gentleman, hey, is everything all right? You know what I'm saying? I could even told him. They didn't even know. I'm just trying to get out of the situation, you feel me? But, my bad.
I'm just trying to figure out how you see all of that. Lights, is that what you had, a blue light?
Light was...
what you can see us at? I don't know. I didn't light was on. I didn't get that. I didn't even see.
I should have got the...
I can see you now, like... Holding up, like, what I'm well, yeah, you know what? This is a whole different breed of people than what we were.
True.
But hey, to each his own. Tevin said that stopped him. You know what I'm saying? He was, I don't want to tell him myself, but I don't know if that would have stopped me. Oh no, that was enough to stop me back in the day, man. But I heard you.
And I will say this too. I think as time goes, people learn how to overcome those things. Like you said, you go up to the girl house.
Yeah.
But then they learn how to do other things like Well, my mom in the hospital, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They learn how to evade those things on the Snapchat, the photos, how you can change your face on the photos.
Oh, the filters.
Yeah, the filter. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like, even when you video recording somebody, you put a filter on. So it's like, man, am I really looking at the right person? That, you know, they always say they busy. They always, you know what I mean?
Right,
so
right.
It's easy for that to happen, you know?
Yeah, I definitely agree with that, man. And just to let you guys know, now full transparency there. Jesse and I was a blind date, and you know, thank you to my brother. My brother was dating this girl, and she kind of introduced me to Jesse. And boy, I tell you, man, I had been on blind date before, and I did not want to go on this one here. I was like, no, thank you. But you know, my brother, he was interested in this girl, and so I figured that if I went on this one, that would help him a little bit. And so, you know, when I saw my wife, as we pulled up to a little driveway there, when I saw her, and I didn't see her at first. My brother saw her, and my brother was like, yo, G, yo. I was like, man, please, that's probably her sister. You know what I'm saying? She probably ain't all that. He was like, nah, man, she walked by the door, man, I'm telling you, man, I said, whatever, man. And then his girl came out, she got in the car, and she was like, she gonna be here any minute. She just putting your final touches on or whatever. And then all of a sudden, Justin came out. And I'm not gonna lie to y'all. It was like the Maybelline commercial or one of them modeling commercials where the hair was flowing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And when you walk in slow motion,
Yeah.
like, and the hair is just flowing, and it's like, oh snap, man! I wasn't even gonna get out my car and open the door. I wasn't gonna do that. But after I saw her and she just swaying like this, she just swaying, and I said, oh snap!
Let me get on up.
Yeah, let me get out the car. Get your hand off there. Get your hand off there.
I put you.
And so the rest is history, family.
Yeah.
The rest is history. So again, your boy Papa Lo, he was like that. And I asked anybody that I may have insulted, whatever I may have done, or made it feel a certain way, I apologize to you. Papa Lo didn't know no better. Papa Lo didn't know no better, so forgive me. But y'all seen this video. I'd love to know what you guys think. Are we that much into the physical attributes of a person that we can't look beyond that and see their character, to see their true value as a person?
But
You know,
see, can I say this? It's almost contradicting, because don't we say the first impression is the what? How they say it?
First impression is the best impression?
Yeah. So the first thing, it ain't like you close your eyes and be like, man, I can see into his soul. Like you see the person, you see what they look like, you see, like, that's going to be the first impression you get. Like, so we can't say, you know, okay, well, we got to do, you know, that's the first impression. That's the first thing you get. That's the last thing. You know, you be like, man, they were smelling good, man, they were strong, big hands, whatever, you know, way skinny, whatever. That's gonna be the first thing we see, first thing we notice. That's gonna be on our heads, you know. So it's kind of like a double-edged sword, you know what I mean?
I agree. I think the first impression should be what gets you in the door.
Yeah.
But what keeps you in the house is going to be all the other things.
I get what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, the first impression, you know, you look across the room at the club, you like, oh, snap, you know, whatever. But as soon as you step up to it, she like, you know what I'm saying? And she curse, every word is a curse word. Now, some people like the women that curse. Some people, you know, they ain't my alphas. Let me tell you something about these
Let me, I'm trying to interrupt, man. You gonna laugh about this. It's a dude, shout out. He one of the linebackers at Keenan. He had 4 sacks the other night. You know who I'm talking about. He said that he went to ISS the other day from 8 o'clock to 4 o'clock. He was in ISS at 9 a.m. He got a text from his girl. She said, I'm about to come in there with you. She got in trouble just so she can get ISS to come in. I said, yo.
Wow.
But I get that, but that's gonna help me. You go to jail, she like, don't worry about it, baby. I'm coming there.
I'm coming in there with you.
Somebody need to be out
Handle the building.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
With you. I just,
With Papa Lo, that's man, makes sense. Yeah, I love that inner school detention.
yeah.
Oh, inner school, inner school
In
suspension.
here. You text each other all day. You get what I'm saying?
No, but man, something about that is just romantic.
Yes, I do get it, you know.
Romantic.
He was happy about that thing.
Yeah. I mean, you know, I want a girl that'll be down. I've always wanted that too. A girl that'll be down with me, get down and dirty in the trenches or whatever.
Yeah.
And but I don't know. I don't know if that's the smartest thing to do.
Yeah,
You're gonna have to answer to your parents. If your parents worth anything, you're gonna have to answer to your parents about why you got inner school detention.
But I get that too, but you don't want to have them just doing whatever just to follow you. You know what I'm saying?
Got you.
You don't want to, because that can lead them to destruction themselves, and they don't know it,
Yeah, that reminds me of the but that reminds me of the movie Coming to America.
Yeah.
And he was like, well, what you like? Like, whatever you like. What you like to do, whatever you like to do. So have you seen that movie Coming to America? Yeah, so that kind of reminds me of that. That girl, she's like, I'm just because you're in there in the school detention, I'm gonna go ahead and do something. I'm gonna go ahead and slap the teacher.
To be in there.
Yeah, I'm gonna slap the teacher so I can be in there with you. Not knowing that you going to jail first. All right, look, so again, you guys see that me and Tevin just having a little fun, laughing a little bit, poking some fun at this video. But again, we love to see what you guys have to say in regards to this. Do you think that there's a relationship at the end when he stood up? Do you think that that it could have been salvaged after that? That maybe he should have accepted her apology and they moved on? Do you think that the friend should have just stepped in and made her move and said, well, hey, listen, you know what I'm saying? If she don't want, okay, so Tevin said that the guy shouldn't have made a move at that time, but do you think the friend should have made a move at that time? Like, you know what? I see the value in you. And I from the time we stood out here, I've seen the value, whatever have you. Do you think maybe the friend should have made her hitch or whatever
I'm
happened?
gonna say this last one, and this is for you ladies. I'm looking out for y'all, right? I don't think the guy should have been posting all this stuff, the images with the cars and stuff. Cause what are you gonna attract? You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna attract the ones that's going to church or the good. You're gonna attract the gold diggers. Now you want to flip the role and be in the wheelchair. No, you can't. I can see how it would upset people, because like, man, I'm coming up here thinking I'm getting a bottler.
Yeah.
Now I'm coming to be in a wheelchair. Man, you done blame me, because really, honestly, I get both sides. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So don't post those stuff like that. Just post your regular, whoever you feel me?
Yeah.
And go out there and be yourself. You don't have to flip a role just to see how people are.
I agree. But I will say this in the end. Sometimes we feel like who we are is not good enough.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So yes, I have these shortcomings, I have these flaws, I have these insecurities, and to put it out there like that would cast me in a bad light, and I don't want to be that. So I definitely get what Tevin's saying, and I think that that's true. However, I think a lot of people do like to embellish, if you will, because it does put them in a good light. So again, love to hear what you guys have to say in that. Please like, share, and comment on this video. We'd love to hear what you guys have to say. Also, if you find it within your heart to do so, please subscribe to the channel, baby.
Like and subscribe, baby.
Like and subscribe, baby. We'd love to have you as a member of the Papa Lowe's Place family. All right? So as I always say, you guys take care of yourselves and take care of each other. All right? I love you guys. You guys take care of yourselves. Bye.